Hi, I'm Jordan Thorne. I'm the editorial content manager here at FEI TV. We're here at the Boston Innovation Festival, and I'm joined here today by Jenny Price. She's the Director of Innovation Development at Vizient.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Certainly.
So I wanted to start off by asking, how do you feel human-centered design has been effective within your organization, and why do you suggest it to other organizations not currently taking this approach? Is it the right approach for all organizations?
From my experience in working with Vizient, human-centered service design has been effective with regards to building trust for our members and helping them to thrive within their markets, looking holistically at healthcare and getting to the point of understanding what our member and patient pain points and needs are. So being able to provide for long-term business value and build a sense of user satisfaction and trust overall is something that we take a deeper look at from my experience to date. In terms of kind of assessing where organizations are at within that particular opportunity space, I think that that's something that we're continually doing as well in terms of self-reflection and seeing where you might want to insert that into your organization to begin to develop that out and think about how you can use design thinking to better understand your users' needs and build trust over time.
Very interesting. So what degree of responsibility do you feel that women in leadership roles should have towards mentoring and developing, sponsoring younger women into similar roles?
I feel like that's certainly a key part of the career development path for women and everyone in general, but being able to have that opportunity to be mentored and mentor is really a circular process and one that I see as kind of a career-long journey that I'm grateful to be able to give back and then also participate and partake in building my network with women who have your back and are willing to support you and talk about the tough stuff, the easy stuff, successes or challenges along the way.
So do you personally have a mentor? Have you ever had one that maybe you could share a brief anecdote about a really impactful moment within your career?
Yeah, I've had numerous mentors over my career path, and as mentioned, it's something that I continually seek out and build out within my own network. There are several that I still continue to speak with and ask for guidance or just even have a conversation to be able to bounce ideas off of each other and really be able to begin to partake and dive deeper into understanding the directionality that I might want to go within my career space, but then also in spreading that out and giving back to others.
So I'm curious, as a mentor, you mentioned you do mentor people. What kind of advice would you give to somebody who's trying to find a mentor that maybe doesn't really understand, like, do you go up to someone and ask them straight out, will you be my mentor, or is it a different kind of process?
I would say the one thing, and that's in terms of an anecdote too, that I learned is that you have to be the one to kind of put your foot forward, put yourself out there, and approach those that you aspire to and seek to learn from. The worst they can do is say no, they might not have time, understanding that they're very busy professionals, so utilizing and suggesting or proposing to connect with them, have kind of like a clear path or idea of what you'd hope to gather from that relationship and that opportunity and kind of see where it goes. I certainly see some of my mentor stories and journey as lifelong friendships that I've continued to kind of grow and nurture over time. And so it's all about building that trust and relationships along the way. So putting yourself out there.
Yeah, I think that'll be very helpful to people sort of watching this that are kind of wondering how to do that. So great.
Okay.
So what are some strategies that you can sort of think of that might help women achieve a more prominent role within their organizations?
In addition to putting yourself out there, I think that the first thing that comes to mind is reaching outside of your existing network and building and diversifying your skill sets to be able to continue to evolve and contribute in a meaningful way within your organization or a new organization. So seeking people that might be out of your inner circle
Yeah.
to help further learn and develop and hone your skill sets as you move throughout your career journey. I also suggest that joining associations related to your industry and participating at the board level, volunteering and giving back time within your community space can get further notice to be taken in terms of where your passion might lie and what you're seeking to hone and develop further.
Great. So how do you foster creative and innovative thinking within your organizations? What are some of the ideas and ways that these ideas are shared and implemented?
So as I had mentioned in my talk earlier today, the innovation team has been in existence for about 5 years within Vizient. And our 1.0 model has been set up with regards to us. It's seen as sort of a specialized group working kind of in a siloed fashion, building out new lines of business for the company. And so over time, they noticed that it wasn't permeating the culture as they had hoped. And so this kind of moved us into our 2.0 model, where we've been integrating our skill sets, our resources, and abilities directly hand in hand in collaboration with our business unit leaders and companies to provide for better influence around the education of innovation and cultivating a culture of innovation within our organization. We're also looking to extend that further outward to our members to be able to collaborate directly with them and serve as an innovation platform service that can then also build additional awareness and cultural influence and provide them that next level of transformation that they're seeking to thrive within their markets.
Fantastic, really interesting. And so what do you think that your industry will look like in 10 years?
That is a good
It's
question.
a tough one.
Yes. The first thing that comes to mind is I hope that the work that we're doing will help contribute to lower cost for healthcare and more accessibility for all in terms of providing ease and inclusiveness in the patient experience and removing hassles and frictions and pain points that we know are currently in existence through the use of advanced technological ecosystems that connect and interconnect all of the health systems and patient needs together in kind of one cohesive manner. So that's ideally what I hope the work that we're doing can contribute towards that goal and attainment for the industry.
Great. And just to finish off, do you do anything in your daily life to ensure your growth and development still continues as a leader?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is self-care. And I'm, as of next weekend, completing my 200-hour yoga teacher certification.
Amazing.
And so that's something that I have definitely built into my practice and development in terms of how I'm handling stress and being able to clear my mind, open my heart, and free my body off the mat. That's sort of a yogi kind of skill set and philosophy that I've learned in that experience. So I would say for me and for encouraging others to take the time to provide self-care to help have that balance within your own personal and professional spaces.
Yeah, it's really important. Do you ever do any kind of yoga classes for your employees ever?
They are asking me to do so, and so we'll see, possibly.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to me today. It's been really lovely. Thank you.